Mr. Bell. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. Just wanted to point out real quick, I may take slightly over the 3 minutes, but I promise that will
No, you won't
preempt
take
the
slightly-
need for
no,
other people
no,
to
sir.
speak.
You won't take slightly over 3
Okay.
minutes.
I just want to point out real quick, first thing, FDOT keeps talking about choice. This is the real choice we want. The choice we want is between driving a car and having another mode of transport. We do not want a false choice between driving on a road paid for with gas taxes and one driven on paid for with tolls. That's not a choice. Second of all, I want to address the traffic stats that FDOT is citing for the entire basis of this project. Those are all pulled from the 1990s, as you know. As you can see on the left here, this is on page 5 of the packet that was passed around all the board members. Excuse me. This was done in 1996. They show the model projections for 2010. There's all these numbers over here. 260,000 cars per day, 252. Excuse me. Come over to the left-hand side, 2012, all the numbers are much lower. Now, granted, some of these don't exactly line up, but it's still corridor for corridor, the most important part being the far right-hand column. This is FDOT's own measurements of whether they think we need lanes or not. It says a whole bunch of zeros there, and then just twos, which means one lane each way. So we're not sure why we need 12 lanes, 14 lanes, 18 lanes when FDOT's own numbers say 0 or 2. More to the point, FDOT keeps talking that this road is only $3 billion. This is the presentation board they had at the outreach session in, I believe it was the end of January, beginning of February, showing $9.3 billion. That doesn't include inflation, land acquisition, interest, so on and so forth. The number's going to go up. Just like they did the Gateway Express project they're working on right now over in Pinellas, went from 338 to 447 during the final design process. That's a 32% price increase. Now, we're talking about business and whether this makes economic sense. I want to point out at the top chart here, this is on page 8 of the packet the board members have. Expenditures on all levels of government just keep going up for roads. The middle one, you can see the income is going down to pay for it, which as a result is making the Federal Highway Trust Fund go broke. There's not a for-profit business in the world that's going to look at these changing trends and decide, you know what, we should take out a $9 billion loan and see if we can get more people to drive. They talk that we have to spend $9 billion to get a $13 billion investment. That's really not impressive at all, considering the city itself, just the city of Tampa, has gotten $8 billion investment just in the last 4 years alone. That's without the highway. That's with the road all messed up right now with construction on it. As you can see, downtown Tampa has about 10,500 people projected to live there. None of those people are ever going to get in the highway. They're going to go a half a mile and go to their next place. Thank you very much. Please take this out of the tip. And I'm Jason Ball, 5802 Idle Forest Place. Thank you.
Adam Metz.